to go over, basically your framework is your intellectual selling. So you're going to basically just use your head. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the emotional connection piece of selling. So you've got your intro, which has got your hook, your future pacing, and your qualifying yourself. So also, I should probably tell you a little bit about this part of the story, and then we'll do a little bit more teaching. And then I'm actually going to do the perfect webinar live for you today. Woo! So, came out of that, a Funnel Hacker Live, built my funnel, did my webinar over and over and over, and I did it wrong a lot at first. And I had like my papers, and I was like, you know, doing this on the screen, and the first time I recorded it, it was like backwards, and they're like, we can't read your screen, and it was like super awkward. But I kept doing it, and we had 3 weeks left before we were literally like be out of money and running out of the like homeless. Basically, we were gonna have no money to pay our rent. 3 weeks, and we hit gold after months and months of building and tweaking and perfecting. And we did $130,000 in our first 6 weeks and almost $2 million in our first year with the perfect webinar and the funnel. Yes. And every time I practiced this part of the speech, I've cried, so I'm glad I got through that without crying. But we literally, the first thing we did was we went out and filled our fridge. We went grocery shopping for like stuff that you can't buy when you don't have money. So the framework, you got your intro. The big domino. This is where people get really hung up on. So what is the one thing you want your customer to believe or understand during your pitch? Don't get caught up in like having 3 messages within your perfect webinar. Keep it simple. What's the one big domino? And that's really what took me the most time. It took me a lot of time to like refine that. And finally, I was like in meditation. And I'm like, okay, this is like just dropped. I was like, okay, I'm going to try that. And I literally, after having practiced it over and over and over again, I sat in front of my camera and I looked at the camera, and I remembered all the stories and all the people and the moments that I had spent with them, and the times that I remembered that these aren't audiences and this isn't traffic. This is people who have stories and pain, and I want to speak to their soul. So I sat in front of the camera and I scrapped the script and I recorded it, and it was like game over. We started converting within a couple of days after that one worked, and then did 130,000, like I said. So get the big domino, go really deep on that part. Make sure you get that part right. And then your 3 secrets are going to support the big domino and break and rebuild false belief patterns, right? Lead them, have breadcrumbs, upsells, and urgency and scarcity, and then close. And then with the EQ selling, this is the emotional selling part, have charisma. Okay, I'm sorry. Come find me later. I was like, charisma. Okay, make sure that you're selling from the heart, that you're not pretentious, that you're focusing on them, that you're being real, raw, and you're speaking to their pain. And then the tone, have inflection, have crescendos and decrescendos, and really watch back. This is really key too. I was going to tell this story about Jimi Hendrix, but my husband's a musician. He's like, if you're not feeling it when you're playing, like, you shouldn't be playing. So like, get to the point where it's gone from here to here when you get it, and then you're like connecting when you're doing your webinar. And then the final thing is watch back on your tapes. I hear people say this all the time. I don't watch my videos because I don't want to like watch myself. And I'm like, no, just like a coach watches his team, you have to go back and like watch yourself and hear from the customer's perspective. Watch your intonation, watch your inflection, watch where you need to bring things up or down or change words, and hear their thoughts as you're talking. You know, like be in their mindset and then make those tweaks. So are you guys ready to hear the perfect webinar? Okay. Awesome. By the way, every one of you guys have the script now, the great Jim Edwards. I took it from 90 minutes, Russell's 90-minute webinar, down to 5 minutes, and then Jim scripted it for you so you can plug and play your own webinar. Did you know that the most powerful ingredient for your skin does not come from plants? I know it sounds crazy because we're so used to hearing about herbal oils and essential oils and herbal extracts, but the truth is, there's something even more powerful for your skin. And today, I'm going to share with you 3 secrets that are going to revolutionize the way that you do skin and the condition of your skin. I'm Jaime Cross. I'm a master herbalist, and I've helped thousands of people overcome dry, cracked, flaky, itchy, problematic, breakout-prone, lackluster skin. So what is this secret ingredient I'm talking about? It's actually farm-fresh raw beeswax. And I know what you're probably thinking: beeswax is heavy, it's going to leave me sticky, it's going to break out and clog my pores. But I'm going to show you a way that you can incorporate farm-fresh beeswax into your daily skincare ritual so that you can get the skin that you've always dreamed of. So secret number 1 is that beeswax is a humectant. So it draws moisture from the air and it locks it into your skin. Why is this so important? Because if you look at your lotion right now, you probably see water as the first or second ingredient. And water attracts water, so when you apply it to your skin, it's actually removing moisture from your skin and causing all of these other downfalls of skin problems. Secret number 2 is that beeswax is an antiseptic, and it's breathable. So it's not only not going to clog your pores, but it's going to help you prevent future breakouts and keep your skin clear and clean and glowing. And the 3rd secret is that it is rich in vitamin A. And that's important because vitamin A is what helps your skin to produce collagen, which is good for anti-aging. So if you're looking for that healthy glow and those clean, clear skin, you definitely need farm-fresh beeswax. And also, you might be looking at your ingredients right now saying, well, there's beeswax in here. It's actually called Cera alba, Cera alba. That's beeswax that has been imported, it's been denatured and bleached, so it no longer contains the nutritive properties that farm-fresh raw beeswax contains. So you might be asking, okay, well, how do I get access to this beeswax? I've actually created this amazing facial lotion bar that you leave in your shower, and right before you get out, while your skin is still wet, you leave it on your skin, and it does all of those things I just mentioned. It's going to nurture, protect, and I have a proprietary blend of essential and herbal oils that are going to support your skin's natural healing process. So go ahead and click on the link below, and you can get access to it today. Beeswax is not always available, so prices are going to go up. Make sure that you get it today. If you don't, we may not have it tomorrow, and right now we're in stock. So again, click on the link below, and we will see you on the inside. Thank you!